Okay. Alright, we're doing another set of Evo heads here. These are S&S, probably 107 or 113 heads. So, anyway, I just did a set of stock Evo heads, so we're basically doing the same job here. Porting them out, except these start with bigger ports to begin with and bigger valves. So, I just got done doing the exhaust over here, boring out the throat, just like I did on the stock valve. So, anyway, next thing I'll be doing is clean up whatever hell's in here I don't like. I'm not sure yet. I'll figure it out. So right now I'm getting ready to cut the intake. So I just got down and set my cutter. So you got to see how much of this we're going to cut out. Shouldn't be cutting out very much. I just want to kind of true things up, not really take a lot of metal out. It's already a pretty good size in here. So I think I'll close that up just a tick. Right now I'm 150 smaller than the valve is, so I think I'll drop it to 160. So cutting fixture, or not cutting, setting fixture over here. Just drop 10 thou off of this. See what that looks like. Still a pretty good cut. So these are already pretty big throats on these things, so we need to cut too much bigger. Just want to make sure it's trued up to what the port is. So it looks like it's cutting about 15 or 20 thou per side off right now. So don't want to get too carried away on this. Like I said, these are pretty damn good. These are pretty big ports already. And it's already got a decent sized port entry in and below it. Doesn't have a big lip in there like the Harley head had. This one's pretty even. This one here is a little bit bigger underneath my finger. So I want to cut about 10 thou off the side. You have to kind of true the port up a little bit. Straighten it out. Take another 10 off of this. Alright, see what that does. Not cutting anything now. I just went too far. Go back a little bit. Okay, I went up 15, so we'll cut now. Different spring and everything. Hooked over there. So we're cutting out the throat here right now. Okay. Didn't really hit any aluminum underneath I could really feel. Do the same thing on this side now. So the exhaust has a big cut. Not so much on the interior. Good shoulder shot there, I'm sure. Spring out of here. So you can see how much metal I took off. So you can see I just barely catch the aluminum underneath just slightly in a couple of spots. This one here, not quite as much. That lip there is kind of gone. That was in there though now. So now when they blend the ports, it'll be pretty much a straight shot in now, which is what I was after anyway. And exhaust, you can see the lip that was left in here. So I'm gonna just dress that up by hand. So that's how much bigger the port got cut on this side. So exhausts are pretty small on these things. Okay, so I'm just going to cut the seat. Hopefully that goes pretty quick. Cutter sure to be preset from the last job. I think it had the same size valve in it. I don't remember what to do with the cutter though. It's laying in there somewhere. Oh, there it is, right behind me. So here's our valve cutter. So you got 3 angles plus a bunch of radiuses in that. So form cutter. I'm not sure what this is going to cut. It's going to cut something. Let's see how much bigger we are than we start with here. Quite a bit. I think this one was cutting bigger than I wanted to, as I recall. It's probably set for like 2030 instead of 2-inch. It was just enough to be different. So I'm going to try a different cutter. Set to up here my setting fixture right here. And check it. Get that up a little higher. See better. Really, the air leaks too. Let's check this cutter again here. Yeah, just a few thou too big. So if I use that, it'll make it too big of a cut. So now we've got to reset this by loosening up the bolt here. Set screw. Slides out to down where it needs to be. Right there. So that locks that down. Now we're going to make a test cut. first cut, you don't know exactly what you're going to get. Put a little mark on here in red if you want to. It highlights where you're going to cut. Get an idea how much different it is from stock. It's pretty close now. Before it was a big difference. Okay. Pull out your cutter. Grab a valve. We put a little bit of lapping compound on it. Over here. Oop, that's it. See, I'm just trying to work around the camera. So someone asked me what grit I was using. I'm using fine. It's marked on the side of the can usually what that is. As I recall, that's somewhere between 180 and 220. One of those numbers. Just put a little bit on there, nothing heavy. Drop it in the hole. Put our lapping stick on there. And way too conservative. See the lap marks way on the inside here. Should be way on the outside. So that's about what they had it at before. So I need to move it out a lot more than that. So we're going to make a change here. How much is that off? It's off a lot. Make a big change. I'm going to cut this side. Now we come back and do the same thing again. I'm going to use the same valve. See, the mark is way low, so it should be a lot higher up now. We're not lapping it to really cut anything, we're lapping to show where the seat's at. Looks the same. That's weird. More at the top of the cut. And we're going to even move the damn thing. That's weird. That's real weird. I moved that cutter a long ways. Don't look like I hardly moved it at all. Something goofy. compared to the old one that we cut the first time. It's definitely higher up, but not enough to matter. Can't believe I'm that far off in my eyeballs though. Time for another big move. You come back and look at my eye. I just did this job over here. So I can't believe I'm off as far as I am. Cutter's right out on the edge. Using the wrong pilot. And put 5/16 on the pilot. That makes a big error when you use the wrong pilot. Obviously I was looking at the wrong thing, I guess. Yeah. Magnifying glass is out of focus. Get the red ink off there so I can see the cutting edge. I just got done moving this out again, so see if it looks pretty close. Obviously the part I'm looking at is not the right spot. Alright, try it again. If in doubt, cut it again, right? I got the right first time. This time I can't get anything done right. Change now. Way the hell out there. That's too damn much. Yeah. No way. Too far. Here's the seat. Okay, let's see what we got. So far I haven't really cut the valve any deeper because I'm moving it out on the head more than what they were doing. They obviously were nowhere near the outside edge of the head of the valve here. So I'm just moving it out. So there's no lip out there yet. So if you're sinking the valve, you'll actually be making a lip on the outside edge. We haven't got a lip yet, so we're not sinking it. Okay, so now we're moving it out a little bit further now. Still pretty conservative for me. At least now we're out there, we're kind of out there on the edge now, it's a lot better. I can live with that. You can see how the exhausts are out fairly far on the edge there. That's what I'm shooting for usually. So this one here, we still got a nice conservative big mark there. So could go a little bit bigger. Thou. Let's see. Not much though, just a little. Barely kissed it. Off the seat. We'll come up and see how much we can move it. Speed drawing there. So you can see the mark right there.